Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to be doing a very simple top-down analysis on BTC USD using a very simple strategy starting from the daily time frame, the 4-hour time frame. Then our entry is mostly on the 15 minutes and our liquidity is mostly resting using the 1-hour time frame. So without wasting much of your time guys, I'm going to start by analyzing from the daily time frame. So if you look at BTC USD has been very bullish for a long time now, and if you take a look starting from this year around January time, BTC started giving us this bearish intent to the downside, and at the end of the day the bear ended up taking over. Okay, and if you look at the BTC USD chart, you can actually see that price came to grab this high, okay, before tanking to the downside. And not just price grabbing this high, where is the low that sponsored price to take that high? Okay, this is the low right here, which caused that high to be formed. Okay, so this low now was taken after this high was grabbed, so it was more like a lot of orders were just here, price needed to grab it, then trade its way to the downside. Okay, and that's just exactly what price delivered. So marking out the daily structures, you can see that we are bearish, and if you look here on the BTC USD, you can see that price still came lower to break structure, but this is not more like a break of structure for me, although it is on the 4-hour, but on the daily time frame is more like a sweep. Okay, so since we are having something like this on the daily time frame, I might be expecting price to push higher. Okay, either to come grab these highs. Okay, first of all, to come grab this high, which you can actually see here. Then if price can just straight grab it, then drop something like this. That's just what I'm seeing on BTC USD. So I'm somehow bullish for the week. Okay, depends on what price gives us. Okay, so this is it for the daily time frame. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So looking at the 4-hour chart on the BTC USD, let's look at the left side to see if there is any possible zones that BTC can easily react from. There is no valid supply that BTC can actually react from, but I can actually see one here which has been mitigated around this region, which is not that valid enough for BTC to sell for me, for my own side, because of what price has mitigated it. And if you look at that zone, you will see so many wicks inside that same zone, so it's not that ideal for me, although I will still have it by the side and keep watching what price will do once price gets there. But for now, let's read the structure. If you look at the 4-hour low, you can see the way price left a wick, then went ahead to change character internally. Okay, because all of these things happening now, they are internal structures. So normally price would trade into the 50% then drop, but looking at what is happening here now, I don't think there's any zone that can actually do that on BTC. So that is why I'm expecting BTC to still rally higher to the upside, maybe take out this high then drop, the same thing. And if you look at the 4-hour time frame, you can actually see that price is bullish. So let's quickly analyze the internal structures which has been played out before. So if you look here, price broke structure, price was just giving us the higher high, higher low, higher high, then change of character, tap into supply, then lower low, lower high, then a lower low, right? So price came down to break this high after reacting from this supply that is resting along this region. So this has been consolidating for a while now, and the price action was still clear. So if you look here, there was a supply after this break of structure which actually happened here. So this is a BOS here, right? So price break structure left this supply zone, but price reacted and still failed to hold that zone. So the next thing we got that was that price gets to break structure to the upside. Okay, if you look here, this is a sweep of this high, then price did not still buy from there. Okay, that is why I said BTC is bullish. Okay, for the meantime, just to take some liquidity, then it will drop to the downside. So I noticed that price left this week, so this was more like a sweep of this high, then to maybe change character, then just sweep of this high just like this to change character, then start dropping to the downside. Then price did exactly that and still failed to what, break this low. Okay, because for this trend to continue, price will still need to break lows before it will just start selling. Okay, so for it to maintain that bearish trend, so looking at here now, price left this high, and I noticed that after that price created this high, price still retraced down to take this high out. Okay, to take this low out, sorry. So price came to grab this low one more time. So if you scale to the 1 hour time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, this is what price came here to do. Price left this low, right? Price actually swept that high, then still went ahead again, reacted, enticed some sellers into the market, then came to grab some more liquidity. And on the 4 hour time frame, this is a demand zone right here. Okay, so price just came nicely into that zone, then grabbed it, and what happened? Price went ahead to take that previous high which pushed price into that zone, which was this one. So this is why I am bullish on the BTC USD. So I'm very bullish for next week. If we get a choke on this 4 hour demand, and I'll be looking to buy BTC to the upside. So this is a valid demand for me. Why? It's a valid order block or demand because price actually did what? Took liquidity. The low that formed that order block gets to take liquidity first, then what happened? Break structure to the upside, and what's the next thing? Price left this order block for us. Okay, so I'll be looking to buy from this order block from next week. If price just retrace back down, give us a change of character either on the 5 minutes or on the 15 minutes, then we look to buy to take away these highs. Okay, but you need to be very careful because also price is reacting from an order flow, a bearish order flow, which is around here. So it's very possible that price can still tank lower. That is why we need to be very careful and wait for choke here to happen. And why am I going to buy from this zone? Price took liquidity, break structure to the upside, and still left some liquidity. Okay, some structural liquidity. If you go to the 1 hour time frame, you will see that clearer. So looking at the 1 hour time frame, you can actually see that price left this low first, which price has just grabbed. Price left this low on the 1 hour. So this is more like my first liquidity take. And secondly, looking closely, you can see that price left some other weak lows around here. So I'll be looking for price to grab this last one to tap into this demand, okay, or other block, whatever you call it, then give us a break of structure to the upside, a choke to the upside. Then is either we buy from the breaker block, just like the way you see it, because most times these days price doesn't pull back to our entry. So I might use a breaker block. It depends on how it forms. So this is just the weekly forecast on the BTC USD. So stay tuned, guys. We are looking for buys next week. So stay tuned for more videos like this. Subscribe and like this video. Bye.